lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Now we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nurkic.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now here's Rondo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Outside for Davis. Takes the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
The pass to Howard. LeBron outside. Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Now Lillard, who's coming off a 25-point game against Houston. Buries the long-range jumper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's Portland with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And finished off by Nurkic.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's LeBron. Portland making their last shot. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
He's off on the first. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Clark, here we are mid-season, and certain teams seem to really change gear and ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, I agree with you. And some of that is familiarity, understanding who you are and what it takes for you to win, and being healthy is a big part of that. I think teams all over the league go through stretches where they're in a nice groove and rhythm, and there are a lot of variables that play into that.
Things settle down, don't they? Rotations, routines, like you said, all those things important.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Second free throw, no good.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
McCollum outside. It's up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Now Caldwell Pope following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. LeBron dishes to Davis. 2 points. That one goes. Davis has got 7. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's James, and there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Count it.
Now, here's Lillard. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. It's McCollum on the wing. Again, McCollum missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The 11-footer.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Whiteside. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's James. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Lakers trail. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Ariza.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Lillard finds McCollum. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
James from 13 feet. It goes down. James has got 6.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Passes it to McCollum. Launches it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Rondo kicks it to LeBron. Sweet little floater. He's got 8.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Now, here's Lillard. Whiteside inside. He's guarded by Davis. Whiteside, no good.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Bradley with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to McGee. Green deciding where to go with it. Kuzma kicks to Green. Just 3 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. McCollum passes to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Here's Davis. He had 28 points in the win against the Clippers.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Now here's Green. Back to Davis. Up and in on the layup. Davis has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Hood against Kuzma. Left block shot on the way, and the shot is long. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Rockets. Here's Davis. He kicks it to McGee. Over Collins. McGee's shot is off.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
McCollum passes to Hazania. And the Trailblazers another three.
Well, I love the confidence that Hazonia shows pulling it from deep. Boy, his stroke, a thing of beauty.
Right side Davis. Bradley against Lillard. Trying to get open is Davis. Ooh, the double clutch. Bradley can't get it to go.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
And that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Bradley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's deflected, and the shot goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Green. It's blocked.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
The Trailblazers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That's good from Hazania. Clark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Now here is McGee. He had 15 points last outing. Bradley passes to McGee. Can they get it? Green kicks to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Here's Simons following the 3 by the Lakers. Left side Collins. Pass to Simons. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a look at some numbers for James.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions. And that's just how this team wants it.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kuzma. The shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Lasagna, the pass to McCollum, and he lays it straight in. McCollum's got 15.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lakers trail by 9. Waiters outside. The pass to Bradley. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McCollum. Finished off the break. He's got 17.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCollum against Waiters.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Lakers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you, Greg. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. McCollum outside. Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Right back after this break. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, you know, people are going to look to you first. You know, they're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, you know, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Portland, Collins is out there with Anthony. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Hezonja. And it's Simons in at the point.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Lakers trail by 12. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Waiters outside. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And it's Simons missing. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Throw good, McCollum. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner, and I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Now here's Kuzma. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and it's in there.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
To the left wing, and stolen by Howard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. Rondo's shot is good.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
McCollum outside. The tray. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. And it's the Lakers on the break. Lets it go with a three. Nailed from three-point land. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Whiteside's checked in for the Trailblazers. Rodney Hood comes in for McCollum. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers trail by 6. Rondo wide open. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Simons surveying the D. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. James wide open. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hood against Caldwell Pope. Ariza outside. Back to Hood. The 3. Just 5 to shoot. Score the basket. His 2nd of 2 attempts.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And here's Rondo. 8 points for him. To the inside, James. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Hood. He has 5. Pass to Ariza. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And it's Portland with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. The Trailblazers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one at the line is good. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example set. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 8, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Lakers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Drops in the layup for 2. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
The first one falls.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Down low and stolen by Hood. Nobody near Lillard. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 8.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Rondo. That shot missing. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland leading by 8. Ariza goes in. Great D that time from Davis. LA's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. Pass to Howard. Over Lillard. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Howard with the steal. One-on-one here. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from LeBron. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
And you look at McCollum. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Sinks the triple. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. James kicks to Rondo. There's the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Ariza passes to Lillard. The 15-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Lillard's got 10 points in the game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Caldwell Pope. For Portland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Waiters, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And so he hits both.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Ariza against Waiters. 13 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And that one is good.
Poise is so important for any player, but Ariza demonstrating poise when he's in the paint, looking to score.
Lakers trail by 11. LeBron outside. And it's Davis at the elbow. Over Whiteside. And it's Davis missing. Portland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. LeBron James on the wing. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 19 points for LeBron.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. Hood with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Passes it to Nurkic. Clock at 6. Over Rondo, and Portland again with the bucket.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Lakers trail by 10. James looking around. Pass to Howard. Good, nice job down low. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Some changes for the Lakers. Green comes in for LeBron. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And McCollum subbed in for Rodney Hood. Green dishes to Davis. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Trailblazers leading by 8. From about 16, and it falls over the rim and in. McCollum's got 21.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Howard. He's got 8. Pass to Davis, taken away by Anthony. Here's Hezonja. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Blazing speed in the open floor. Hezonja sprinting well down the court and being rewarded for that effort.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Lobbed up there for Howard, and there's another turnover by the Lakers.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Lillard. He's got 12. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shoots over Bradley. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the 2nd quarter.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Got a piece of it. Here is Lillard from outside the arc. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA, and when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat, and you know, just hopefully we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for C.J. McCollum. He had 21 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, you talk about heady scorers. C.J. McCollum works at every angle. Has a feel for the game and defense. They can't guard him. No one can figure him out in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Inside, stolen by Caldwell-Pope, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles, and the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Rajon Rondo.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Lillard against Rondo. Lillard, the pass to McCollum, all alone. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Right side. It's good on the putback.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Rondo. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Howard. A second chance effort. Nurkic with the block. It's McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And the basket by McCollum.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Now here's James following the miss by Anthony Davis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's LeBron following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. In the corner, it's Whiteside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Passes it to Howard. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Kuzma. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lakers trail by 16. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Ariza. McCollum passes to Simons. McCollum against LeBron. Pass to Simons. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Simons. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Caldwell Pope against McCollum. Here's Simons, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 14. Now here's LeBron. He's got 19. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Here's Simons. Now the dish to Ariza. Here's Simons. He's covered by Rondo. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 27. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Ariza passes to McCollum. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Rajon Rondo. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. McCollum outside from the arc. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Lakers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Lakers, number 1.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Rondo. And finished off by Nurkic.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Howard, the pass to James. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
Bradley, he drains the quick shot. And Portland has possession. It's a 13-point game. Bradley on the double team. There's the 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3. And you look at Collins, able to protect the rim and space the floor offensively.
And fits that modern template for an NBA center. Time will tell how good he can be, but he's already making an impact.
So it's the Lakers now. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Here's McGee. LeBron trying to free himself up. McGee's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Anthony. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bradley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And now here's Hazonia. D right on him. And here's McCollum for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. McCollum's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Portland. Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. Outside, Bradley. Kuzma, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Outside Hood. Back to McCollum. It's Hazonia in the corner. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 15. James right side. Here's Green. And the rejection by Collins. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in for Anthony. Waiters on the wing. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Now Lillard. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Hood. Yep, that one goes in there. Kuzma's got his first basket.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
And now, here's Hazonia. 11 points in the game. Hood, the pass to Hazonia. Shot clock at 6. Collins kicks to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Waiters no luck.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
To the paint. Here's Hezonja. Nails the baby hook. Hezonja's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And being that he's 6'8", Hezonja is really a menace inside. He gets his shot up easily in the paint area.
Lakers trail by 15. Waiters surveying the D. To the middle. Here's LeBron, and he gets it to go. James has got 25 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Lillard against Waiters. Hezonja on the wing. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Love how Hezonja sets up his teammates, tees them up nicely, and he's all for getting his guys going.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Raiders against Lillard. The pass to Green. There's the triple. He can't get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard left side. Passes to Hezonja. That one, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Lillard with it. 16 points for him. Hood for 3. No good that time. Green fires from way outside. He can't get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 13. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, you got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively. Doesn't want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Hood out there with Hezonja, and it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hezonja.
Boy, Hezonja, gotta love him. I mean, he's a fantastic 2 guard with great size.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Lakers have possession. Down by 15. The drive by James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now here's Lillard. Outside Hood. And here is Hezonja. Tries it from 9. He gets it in there. Hazonia's got 9 points here in the second half.
And, you know, this is why Hazonia was picked 5th overall in the 2015 NBA draft. He's efficient and a deadly scorer.
Stolen by McCollum. Lillard outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Rajon Rondo's checked in for James. And Portland with a change here, too. Nurkic is checked in. Full free throw is good from Lillard. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Rondo scanning the floor. Trying to get open is Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Lillard dishes to Collins.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that one falls for Collins. And Portland making a change here. Ariza's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Rondo. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple. Trailblazers leading by 17. Here's Ariza. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
No good on the free throw.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
Whiteside's checked in for Portland.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
That one good for 2.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Trailblazers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. McCollum outside. Three-pointer, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Over Whiteside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That's 10 points for JaVale McGee. Lillard against Rondo. Now here's Nurkic. He's covered closely. Fader on the way, and that one drops for him.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Now here's Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Green puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by McCollum.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Caldwell Pope brings the double team. That's tipped. And the pass to Nurkic. Ariza outside. Davis against Whiteside. Back to Ariza. Portland moving the ball around. That's a 2 from Lillard. It doesn't go for him. Rondo with some nice D. 3-on-3. Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Outside for Rondo. Shoots the 3. The shot. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Lobbed up there for Howard. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And stolen by Lillard. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 39.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Timeout called the Lakers. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
First free throw is good. And so Cook nails both of them. Here's Anthony. Morris with the rebound. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Caruso. Lays it up off the glass. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Passes it to Swanigan. Out to the wing. Here's Simons. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Waiters into the lane. Over to the wing. Here is Cook. And Howard has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes down 2 points.
This is something Howard has been developing. He's been working on it, and he needs to keep hitting this shot for defenders to play him honest.
Now here's McCollum. Now Little. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here is Cook after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Caruso. They get the rebound. Here's Howard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Dwight Howard is a big, strong, active guy. Even when you hit him, he still is able to muscle through the contact.
Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. Now here's Little. Back to McCollum. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside, Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Here's Simons. McCollum outside. Pass to Swanigan. McCollum against Caldwell Pope. From about 19 feet. That one wide left.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Off the mark and a bad shot there. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Davis. Nice shot by James.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Now here's McCollum, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Portland has possession. Lakers trail by 15. James with it. Lillard picks him up. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good shot that time by Dwight Howard. I love when he takes quality shots.
The feed to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Pass to Howard. Right side, Rondo. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
McCollum finds Whiteside. Unable to get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
And you know what we call that, Greg? Spurt ability. When they absolutely needed it, they found it. A frantic finish in store.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
On the wing, James. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Lillard attacking and finished off by Nurkic.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
LeBron against Ariza. Outside Rondo. Back to LeBron. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
And there's the pass to Nurkic. 52 seconds left in the game. And the rebound goes to Howard. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 7. Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 7. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about, Greg. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot from free throw range. Here's Davis. Goes up again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And stolen by James. Good D by Ariza. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside for Davis, over Ariza.
And, you know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Caldwell Pope outside. Offensive rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And Davis sends it back. No good. So the Trailblazers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. presented by 2K Sports. See you later.